empanadas Argentinian style. So here we have 3 large chicken breasts. I put salt, pink sea salt, black pepper, garlic powder, oregano, and red crushed peppers. I put them in a frying pan with a little bit of olive oil and a little piece of butter, cooked them on each side maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Then I split them open and cut them in half so they would finish cooking better. I put a bay leaf in the frying pan, a lemon cut in half, and at the very end I added this beautiful yellow grape tomatoes, or cherry tomatoes actually. And now what we're going to do for this filling is we're going to grab the chicken, put it on a cutting board, and chop away. Here I have a red pepper, orange pepper, and check this garlic out. This is called elephant garlic. I use powder garlic, but this is so cool I want to use a piece of this too. The thing about elephant garlic is that it's really mild. Here I have a half of a really big white onion. This too. Some people hate to chop, so you can throw this in the blender or in the food processor and just pulse a couple of times. I'm not crazy about chopping onions at all. I don't think anybody is, but I can manage. Awesome colors. They're gonna go here in the frying pan where, like I told you before, I spray this with Pam, and also I have a couple of swirls of olive oil in here. We're gonna saute these real quick, 3 or 4 minutes. We're gonna add some spices here. So I have a little bit of red crushed pepper, a couple of pinches of sea salt. When this is done in 2 or 3 minutes, we're just going to mix this with a chopped chicken, and then we'll move on to the next step, which will be to assemble the actual empanadas. As far as the pepper, you guys just, you know, as much as you like. I think a teaspoon is fine. Cooking the peppers and onions over medium heat for 3 or 4 minutes until they soften a little bit. And while those cook, let's chop up the chicken. I only have maybe 10 tomatoes here. So here I'm just chopping a little bit these yellow cherry tomatoes that cooked with the chicken. We're just going to add them for a little bit of flavor, and it's just a handful. And then, so like I told you before, this would be 3 big chicken breasts. This is going to make about 24 empanadas. Here I'm just chopping the chicken. As you can see, it's little bite-sized pieces like this. It's really nice when you bite into an empanada to actually see the meat and the veggies. Some people like fillings to be really minced and chopped up really small, but I like nice chunks. Here we have the peppers and the onions we talked about. I'm going to remove the pieces of lemon that were here from when I cooked the chicken. We don't need them. We don't want them in the filling, but they really do give a whole lot of flavor to the veggies too. And then a bay leaf that I also had with the chicken. And we're going to mix this in with the chopped chicken that I already have here. It smells delicious. Here's another bay leaf we need to remove. We're going to add a little bit more oregano, just a pinch. And then I have a teaspoon of ketchup here. And that's all you need. This really gives it like a little depth of flavor that's really good with this. this is it. This is the filling. There's a lot of different variations of chicken fillings for empanadas in Argentina. Some people put corn in them. Some people put chopped up little carrots or celery. But I just like it simple. I really like the flavor of all kinds of peppers with the chicken. And it's really healthy. So let me tell you guys about the empanadas dough. Of course you can do it homemade. There's a lot of homemade empanadas dough online. I don't like to complicate my life with homemade dough. So we have a few Latin markets here in Utah and they sell them and they're really inexpensive. They come in packages like this. It's 12 per package. This is like $2.40. And so this is Goya. It's one of the brands they carry. They carry two different brands too from Argentina, and they're really good actually. Empanadas bake for about 15 minutes. Depends, you know, oven temperatures vary. Usually 15 to 20 minutes at 375. So one thing that's very important about the dough, any brand of empanadas dough, is that you have them at room temperature for at least 10-15 minutes before you're going to put them together. Because if they're too cold, when you put them together, they might break. We have a little bowl here with just tap water. That's going to be to moisten the edges so the edges stick. Grab the empanada dough, about a teaspoon and a half maybe of filling, because you don't want to overflow it, because then when they're baking they might break open. Dip a couple of your fingers in this tap water we have here, and then you press down. The water is going to seal it. And then this is the part that everybody dreads, but it's really easy. Pull up and twist. Up and twist. Up and twist. And you go all around gently. The twist and pressing down, it's gently. So it's just really a twist. You might have a hard time with the first and second empanada, but once you get the hold of it, it's really easy. Let's try a second one here. Again, teaspoon and a half. Fingers in the water. Fold, press. Then grab it again on the palm of your hand for the twisting for the edges. There you go. Done. Here I have a Pyrex with Pam, and don't forget to do that with a Pam. And this is it, you guys. I will show you in a little bit how they look, and then we'll taste them. Well, I'll taste them. So this is the finished product. This is what they look like. Just gonna put them in a nice platter here. Usually we serve this with green salad full of veggies. The great thing about empanadas is you can make them ahead and not bake them, and you can have them in the freezer. In this case specifically, that's chicken. You can have them in the freezer for like up to a month, and then just, you don't even need to defrost them when you're ready to bake them and serve them that day. You can just bake them when they're frozen. They'll just take an extra 10 minutes. So this is it, you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you have any requests, put it in the comments below. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.